Please ignore the crying dog. We're trying to teach him. We just got home within the hour, trying to teach him that we're right here. He's in a pen, sort of a pen. And there are the times when, because he's still little, he has to be taught. We didn't do that until we got back. And we wouldn't let him bark at the beach because the houses are just too close together and it's not fair to the neighbors. And I've lost the lid to my glue stick already. I just sat down. Dang nap. How did I do that already? All right, we're home till October. Unless we get to go on a trip, which I don't know. All right, so here's my journaling. February 28th, not mine, Ethan's. February 28th, 2021. Today is the last day of February. I'm on Ocean Isle Beach, so close. I've come across a big group of leaping shells. These are shells that can only travel on February 29th when there are leap years. How do shells know when it's the 29th, you ask? The moon, of course. The moon is our calendar. It guides our tides, it guides our days and nights, and it guides our growth patterns. A ridge a year. Remember how they grow a ridge every year? A ridge a year, except on February 29th when there's no growth, no growing pains, only parties. Parties to leap for. Leaping shells. Next February 29th, go to the beach and look for leaping shells. So this might be one of my favorite backgrounds, and I had no clue as to what I was going to do. That my little note paper that Ethan dictated his journal page to me on is a piece of parchment paper that had stamps, transfers from the stencils, those big shell stencils that I have not used. I used them. This was some notebook paper out of a composition notebook that I had stamped a bunch of stuff on. And I just went ahead and used it as a background. Covered up my dictation from Ethan envelope. And then I was like, okay, now Smarty Pants, what are you going to do? And we have leaping shells. So I decided to use these circles. I think they're from Diane Reevely in reds, oranges, and yellows. And stamp the churning shells as if they were all leaping and jumping around. It's not a shell stamp. It is a circle stamp, abstract scribble circle, but it is the abstract way of saying leaping shells in my journal. So I absolutely love this. I'm silly. Call me silly. So then I got my little shells out and I added some brown ink to it. Now it kind of looks like autumn here, but it's not. It's just leaping shells on leap year, having parties and leaping around. And I used both of the little shells and stamped in brown. And then I thought, okay, now what you gonna do, Smarty Pants? So I got out the rest of my archival inks, and I happened to have yellow, orange, and red. Oh no, first I did something else. This watercolor paint palette, my brain, why didn't I use this the whole month? So then I started writing 29 in painting 29s, and portions of them as if they were off the page in blue, one of the current colors from Prima in that palette. And I was like, okay, that signifies the 29th. I made a blue frame. The blue is the water. The background is just a background. The oranges and swirls are all the leaping shells. And then I started spelling leap, L-E-A-P, in other colors. Well, I decided I wanted more oranges and yellows and reds. So I did the same thing and scattering the letters of leap in all three colors around the page. I cannot tell you how much I like this page. I've not liked several of the last spreads I've done, but I like this one. Come back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.